Welcome. Today I want to talk about the new update we got. Um, we are expecting update. To be honest, I was expecting something more, but we got new community maps for competitive and wingman. We got the new armory content, meaning the old things, the gallery case, the character graph stickers, and the graphic collections were finally removed after 3 or so weeks after we got the original announcements. And we got new armory content. We got two charm collections, the Dr. Boom charms and Missing Link community charms. And we got two sticker collections with the community 25 stickers and Sugarface 2 stickers. So no new case, no new collections, just charms and stickers. I had a few stars, just like 150 or something. I tried opening, I didn't get anything special, so I didn't even bother posting it. But yeah, if you did and if you got lucky, I recommend selling these on day one when you can, because the prices will be highest then. The only difference could be if you get some like rare pattern, like 1 to or 99,000 to 100 on this like grenade one with water. I'm not sure what it's called right now because it's like one of the rarest patterns. If you get something like this, you could try to hold and see how much you can get for it. But other than that, the prices will be just falling after first day, because last time we got new charms, it was with the introduction of Armory, so no one had stars. Everyone went from the 0. Now, a lot of people, even though a lot of Chinese bots were thankfully banned, a lot of people still had stars stacked up, hundreds of them, if not thousands. So they went over a lot of these, so the supply will be much higher than it was at the beginning for the other charms. So the prices will probably plummet a bit quicker and settle into their, let's say, natural price ranges. So day one is really good for sale. Maybe first week will still be like doable. After that, they will be very stale, the prices, I think. Therefore, from only purely investing point of view, they're good investment first day, maybe few more days after. But other than that, they won't be good investment for a long time. Pretty much the same goes for stickers. There you don't have fair patterns, so the sooner the better probably. But I think that more people claim the charms, so the stickers might not be as popular and the prices might stay a bit better. But it really depends. With the other armory stuff that stayed for now, the elemental craft stickers are still at 180% ROI, which is really good. I think if you want to if your goal is making money for the armory, I think you have three options. You can either be buying these and fever cases and either instantly flipping them to just buy new armory passes. You always end up in profit because the fever case is now $1 per plus on every third side. It's like 120 to 130 on Steam right now. So you are making 40 or so cents profit. And you can just infinitely buying armory passes and keep flipping these if you want to. The other option is just to stack on these and wait for their removal, even though I think the prices are really high now and they should decrease in the next month before the potential announcement that this could get removed. So I think now is quite a decent time to sell. Even though I'm not doing it myself, I'm playing the long game. I play for years, not days or months here. So yeah, that's your second option. And your third option, which a lot of people will be doing, is just gambling in on the new things and hoping. It's valid strategy, I guess, but very RNG based. You need to get the reds, otherwise you are going to be losing money, as it was with the old charms and sticker collections. I think they are going to settle down around the 140 ROI for a bit. They might go lower after that, and then they will climb back again once people lose interest in these and stop opening them in huge numbers. But overall, the armory feels kind of stale right now. I don't know, a bit boring. Like the charms are only thing going on. Like, yeah, we got the new sticker collection, but the sugar face has like 3 sticker variations, each in like paper, hollow, and foil, which is like really boring. Who will be opening that long term? Like, no one. And people will get bored, I think, really soon by the other collection and the two charm collections. So there is like nothing that interesting. I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen with the armor, if they are going to keep the 6-month rotation or if they are going to add something a bit sooner, because it would be reasonable, I think, at this point. But for now, I understand why they haven't take out the fever case, because when we look at the case opening numbers, it's double of the next best case, which are the actively dropping ones. So there still is a lot of demand for it. People are claiming it a lot. So why they would add competition to it? Because if they would do so, it would either have to be better, meaning either the same knives with other skins, new skins, or it would have to be probably new gloves that we haven't seen before. So it would be kind of hard to top it up, and then Fever Case would lose interest and people would move on to the new thing. Or they would add something else, which would probably be worse, and people would not be interested in it as much, or they would for a bit while it's new. But once the novelty wears off, people would go back to Fever. So it's reasonable for Valve to not add a case at this point. I understand it because Fever is still making them a lot of money, so they can just stay on it. But I think there's a possibility that they are going to add the new games in a few months. I hope it's not going to take the 6 months, because I think the update in itself is like nothing special. Like, okay, we got 4 community maps, but we don't care. Like, where's Cash, where's Cobblestone, where are some new game modes, anything, pretty much any new content. The game feels really stale right now. So I think there needs to be some big update soon. I hope there will be something until the end of the year, but we never know. It's just a guessing game at this point. Anyways, another thing that happened was that Austin is gone, which was really surprising. The sale was super late, and therefore the sale only lasted about half the time of the previous ones, which were around 100 days. Now it was 48 days, if I'm not mistaken. So that's really surprising. Not that many people were stocked onto these, I think. When we look at the Steam community market, we can see that there is not that many of these, especially the challengers compared to the other capsules in lesser numbers, and therefore their prices are higher right now. Pretty much all the capsules doubled in price. They went even a bit over it at first. And now they are dropping and settling down around the 40-cent range for the contenders and legends, and 50 for the challengers. To be honest, I'm not watching the autographs that much. I'm not that interested. They have barely ever proven, or any of their individual stickers have barely ever proven to be like worthwhile. So just not my interest. But the stickers themselves, the team stickers, are really interesting. People are not expecting this, so it will be interesting to follow how the prices develop. They might stay on these levels. They could drop down again, as it was with, like, for example, the gallery case when this was announced, and fracture case when this was removed. The prices first jump up, then there is some settling down, and they set around some price. We'll see if these will follow it. When we look at like the individual stickers, they went the similar trajectories. They jumped up. It's not fully updated here, but when we look at the Falcons, for example, other than buff, pretty much everything is $35 plus at this point. And the demand is still there even today. So we'll see how these develop as well. I think it will be interesting to watch them in next 2-3 months with the Budapest Major as well, whether their prices keep up, because they have pretty much not been falling, or if they plummet, or if they even rise. we'll see. It will be very interesting as this is kind of different than the previous majors in last like 2-3 years. The sale was shorter, it was much later. There was a lot of investing demand, but not as much application demand, as I mentioned in my Austin video. So it will be interesting to watch these. And if you had some capsules or even the stickers, especially like the hollow ones for the teams that are desired, like the first row, even the Fly Quest, the early Envision, your OG, then you will be doing really good. You can keep watching the prices. They'll probably in long term rise for sure. In short term, hard to predict. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's everything from me for today. Thanks for watching. Please do let me know what you think about these changes, whether you plan to save your stars or invest them into something new or even something else. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.